Makinde for prioritizing security and assure the police command of the continued cooperation and support of the public.
In the society where security remains fundamental to peace, development, and the protection of human rights, the establishment of this specialized unit demonstrates the commitment of the police force to combating criminal activities and ensuring the protection of lives and property.
The community will work hand in hand with the people on the field. Everybody are now involved.
Highlights of the event were tactical simulation and operational demonstrations staged by officers of the Violent Crime Response Unit and inauguration of the VCRU committee. Dignitaries at the event included the chairman of the board of the Oyo State Security Network Agency, Amotekun, retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Sikiru Akonde, former Commissioner of Police, Oyo State Command, Ayodele Shonubi, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Security, Abayomi Fagbero, among other top government and security officials. Olamide Owolabi, BCOS News.
Meanwhile, the Oyo State government has disclosed that suspected kidnappers involved in the attack on the school Ahoro Esiele and Community Grammar School Orire local government area have been effectively confined within the National Park axis. This was disclosed in a statement signed today by the Commissioner for Information, Prince Dotun Oyelade, noting that the achievement followed coordinated security operations aimed at preventing their movement into neighboring states. The statement noted that security operatives have successfully surrounded the area, restricting the suspects' movement and preventing possible escape into Kwara State and other neighboring locations. It added that 3 separate patrol teams comprising Amotekun operatives and the hunters drawn from several local government areas in Okwegun were deployed through Igbeti towards Oloka and adjoining communities. While noting that there has been no direct contact with the abductors so far, the statement said authorities are currently focused on establishing the exact number of pupils affected, as school authorities have yet to provide accurate records of missing children. The Commissioner assured residents that security personnel remain actively engaged in the ongoing operation and expressed confidence that the sustained pressure on the suspects would support efforts to secure the safe release of those abducted. This broadcast of Newscope comes to you from the Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, Ibadan. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has said all 22 registered political parties have successfully submitted their membership registers to the Commission in compliance with the Electoral Act 2026. A statement issued by Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Muhammad Haruna, said the submission followed the extension granted by the Commission after political parties raised concerns regarding the timeline provided in the revised timetable and schedule of activities for the 2027 general election. Haruna noted that political parties were accordingly allowed to conduct their primaries within the approved period from 23rd April 2026 to the 30th of May 2026. He added that parties were also informed that the register of party members was required to be submitted to the Commission not later than 21 days before the conduct of their respective primaries. The Commission restated its commitment to the conduct of free, fair, credible, and inclusive elections. Meanwhile, the ruling All Progressives Congress APC has released a list of 14 House of Representatives aspirants who were screened but disqualified from participating in today's primary election. The party cited failure of the participants to meet its established screening criteria. National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka, in a tweet on the party's X handle today in Abuja, said the screening exercise was conducted by the party's screening committee in line with the established procedures and guidelines. Rivers State had 4 aspirants who were reportedly allies of the state governor, Sim Fubara, disqualified. The affected aspirants span 6 states including Ondo, Bauchi, Ebonyi, Kogi, and Rivers, with Ondo and Rivers State accounting for bulk of the disqualifications. The disqualifications had another layer of tension to what has already been a turbulent primary seasons for the ruling party, which has been grappling with the widespread resistance to consensus arrangements on last-minute withdrawals in several states. And in the meantime, the All Progressives Congress APC has clarified that party members participating in its ongoing primary elections are not required to present proof of payment of membership dues in order to vote. This was detailed in a press statement issued today in Abuja by the party's National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka. Felix stressed that all duly registered members remain eligible to take part in the exercise. It further stated that the requirement to show proof of payment of APC membership dues was applicable only to aspirants and their nominators during the submission of expression of interest and nomination forms, as well as during the screening exercise. The statement urged members and stakeholders to disregard conflicting reports and ensure smooth participation in the primaries. Sleeping with mobile phones on the pillows has become a common habit among many people, especially youths who rely heavily on their devices for communication, entertainment, and social media activities. However, experts have warned that the practice poses serious health and safety risks, particularly when phones are placed on the pillows while charging. Temi Tokwe Ogunleye has a report as presented by Bimbo Akombi.
The habit of sleeping with phones under pillows is increasingly becoming widespread in modern society, as many people prefer keeping their devices close for convenience and easy access at night. Experts say one of the major dangers associated with the practice is overheating. Mobile phones naturally generate heat during use and charging, and when placed under a pillow, ventilation is blocked, causing heat to build up. Speaking with BCS News, the Senior Registrar, Radiology Department, University College Hospital, Ibadan, Dr. Mutiat Tai Alabi, warned that keeping phones under pillows, especially while charging, should be avoided because it may result in overheating, fire outbreaks, burns, injuries, or damage to the device.
Because you're sleeping beside your phone, there's this consciousness that probably maybe a message, you are expecting a message, so you have that tendency to keep checking your phones, keep exposing yourself to blue lights or the lights from your screens, and that in a way affects the melatonin in your system. It gives you this continuous arousal mode, so it actually affects the quality of sleep that you'd eventually get. Just like TVs too, it's not advisable that you put TVs in your bedrooms, because those are distractions, those are sources of light that you don't want to have in your room. Your bedroom is meant to have a conducive environment, something you call sleep hygiene. You want to deal with every light. If you must put on any light, it should be a dim light, something that will enable and something that will foster you to quickly fall asleep so that you can have a sound sleep.
She also explained that excessive phone use before bedtime can negatively affect sleep quality, noting that the blue light emitted from the phone screens suppresses melatonin production and keeps the brain active, making it difficult to sleep properly.
Well, radiation from phones, it's non-ionizing. There's something we call non-ionizing radiation. The radiation that has been emitted from phones is usually in the range of we call it radio frequency radiation, and it is non-ionizing. The energy is so low that it's not strong enough to cause any biological damage. Even though it's always good to err on the side of caution, we know that this energy is not strong enough, but it is still not advisable that you keep them close to your head or any part of your body when you're about to sleep. Always keep them at a distance.
Dr. Tai Alabi further advised people to maintain healthy sleep habits by creating a calm sleeping environment and keeping phones away from the bed space to avoid distractions and possible dangers during sleep.
On the foreign scene, a new Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo that has caused cause of death as a very has a very high lethality rate with no vaccine nor specific treatment. The country's health minister warned today during a press briefing in Kinshasa. Earlier today, ministry officials said the death toll had already reached 80, up from 65 initially reported the previous day. Tests showed the victim in Uganda was infected with the Bundibugyo strain, first identified in 2007. According to the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC Africa, African health officials had confirmed the latest outbreak on Friday in Ituri province in northeastern DRC, bordering Uganda and South Sudan. To end this edition of Newscope, here again are the main points. President Bola Tinubu has confirmed the killing of an ISIS top commander identified as Abubi Minuki in a fresh United States-Nigeria joint operation. The Oyo State government has disclosed that suspected kidnappers involved in the attack on LA School and Community Grammar School Oro Esiele Uriwe local government area have been effectively confined within the national park access. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has said all 22 registered political parties have successfully submitted their membership registers to the Commission in compliance with the Electoral Act 2026. And on the forensic, a new Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo that has caused scores of death has a very high lethality rate with no vaccine nor specific treatment. And that's all from the Newscope text for now, and it was packaged by Mary Adidapo and delivered by Tabitha Komolafe. I am Aditoke Olaleye. Thank you for listening, and do not forget to tune in for the Yoruba version at 8 p.m.
From the city of Ibadan, the home of ancient warlords, in the Pacesetter state, this is Oluyole FM 98.5 Ibadan.
Yara! Ìran agbe wọn ní ló laró dídá. Ìran àlùkò ló lọ sùn, ìran àwọn lékèélékèé ló lẹ̀ fún. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé ilé akéde Ọ̀yọ́ ló lédè, àwa la làṣà, àwa náà la tún ní ká sọ̀rọ̀ ká fa kò mú òkun yọ. Tó lórí èyí àrà lọ́sẹ̀ yìí, ohun tá a jọ pẹ̀ kẹ́lù rèé o. Ṣé ẹ ti mọ̀ pé kí góòlù ó tó da nǹkan tó dà, ó ti fìgbà kan rí lànà kọjá? Kò sì sẹ́ni tá a bi tí ò ní rí wí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ̀rọ̀ ayálégbé ti rí. Kí wá nìrírí tiyín nípa alé gbígbà tàbí rírà? Ẹ jẹ́ àjọgbọ̀n yẹ́bẹ́yẹ́bẹ́ lágbo ọgbọ́n ìyá àrà téńté orí ìròyìn ni ó tẹ̀lé. Tó bá wá di abala kejì níbi tá a ti máa ń gbàlejò, Honorable Òkèkúnlé Mukhtar Morakiyo la ó máa bá pàdé. Ọ̀nà àbáyọ sáwọn gógó owó ilé gbígbà òun rírà ni wọ́n ń bọ̀ wá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Alága ẹgbẹ́ tó ń rí sí ilé gbígbà òun rírà nílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ka tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ni wọ́n tá a mọ̀ sí helcan. Kí lẹ fẹ́ mọ̀ nípa ilé gbígbà àti rírà? Ìgbésẹ̀ wo lèèyàn lè gbé lábẹ́ òfin tó rọ̀ mọ́ ilé gbígbà òun rírà gan? Báwo la ó ṣe mọ àwọn kọ̀lọ̀ràn sí àṣàwọ̀ nínú iṣẹ́ abánigbalé òun abániralé? Àwọn àbẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nyí, àbọ̀ mi tó bá rú yín lójú ni kẹ́ ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ àlejò wa bó bá di Sunday lórí rédíò wa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta náà ni o. Oluyole FM 98.5, Òkè Ògùn FM 96.3 àti Ajílétí FM 92.1 àti lórí móhùnmáwòrán ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ tó fi mórí àwọn àtẹ ayélujára wa gbogbo. Ìròyìn eré ìdárayá náà sì ní gbẹ̀yìn kẹ́ ẹ má gbàgbé. Yàrá ìpàdé di Sunday.
Àmì òjijì rédíò tí ó láfiwé Olúyọ̀lé FM àwa ni bàbá.
Wọ̀kú wọ́ọ̀kú lọ́rọ̀ọ̀rùn pẹ̀sẹ̀ láti kéde nílé akéde tọ̀yọ́ ni ó nílò kó ṣe mọ́ dára rẹ̀ láàmú sọ pé òun wọkọ̀ bọ̀ wá sílé akéde lóríta Basọ̀run nílùú Ìbàdàn mọ́ pàápàá jùlọ láti ṣe ìkéde yẹn polówó ọjà yẹn tàbí fi ń tótọ́ tó sì yẹ tó àwọn aráàlú létí bóyá nípa àpàdé nípa àsọjí àbí nǹkan kan àbómi ìtẹ́balẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ torí agbègbè àgbáyé kẹ́ẹ̀nà tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe hàn wá 09158703300 lórí agbègbè kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ WhatsApp nọ́mbà ìkan náà mọ̀ ní ọ̀rọ̀rùn pẹ̀sẹ̀ stress free courtesy BCOS. You don't have to stress yourself coming down to Ile Akede Orita Basọ̀run Ìbàdàn again to make that announcement or place that advert. Book online, personal paid announcements, obituaries, or in memoriam, annual conventions, workshops, crusades, social diaries, inter-house sport competitions, musical shows or concerts, and other promotions. Very simple. Go online to book for transmission on BCOS radio channels or BCOS TV, or simply call 091 5870 3300 or WhatsApp on the same number 091 5870 3300. BCOS, a media giant in a class of its own.
From the city of Ibadan, the home of ancient warlords, in the Pacesetter state, this is Oluyole FM 98.5 Ibadan.
Unstoppable, unbeatable, untouchable. The station that does it better. Oluyole FM 98.5 Ibadan.
Oluyole FM 98.5. Oluyole FM 98.5.
Ayakata. Abunga bana kia 5. Ona bashidiko. Bana wanya kuranya. Bapadu kwenu, kubaye ruma. Sawa. Koya. Ayakata bungo. Iba kubunda super namia. Shianjo. Aye. Super. Ayakata.
Sorry, you became on the one I am a man. The woman made a queer, all we aging Namarambo. Oko Jabo me, I want you Jabo me. Uncle one made a queer, all we aging Namarambo. I can't wire. Ah, go people, Mama, let him one your baby man. The Gucci Chomma. Ọ̀rọ̀ bá fòdùkà ọ̀rọ̀ ìjà gàgà bòǹgà lélẹ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́dọ̀ gbòǹgbò àwọn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́bí ìlànà lólu tí wọ́n yẹ mẹ́rin máma ẹ̀ ẹ̀gbù jòrò ọmọ ẹ̀gbù chukwu jìrì ìchá ní mma lókè dàgbà ya ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ àyè dàgbà.
I come back, Season 2. Take them easy. Oluyole FM 98.5 and then we there. After Lolo and Tabita Biscuit don't read this finish for Newscope. I'm a land again. Show me the person where you are in the move. I go tell you the kind of person where you be. Now so. Innocent Ibe, thank you, Jare. John Halamina. I don't feel you since morning. Is the writer for Abia? You holla me too. Take them easy. Oluyole FM 98.5 ATM African Tourism Big Daddy. That me day here. That's why I ask you, say, which day all these Chimbit and Borotis Puntunkos go land? Which day go end? And that's why I start this one. I tell you, I say, make no worry. Make no worry. Make just calm down. All the parents of those children where they kidnap for boom, I say, make no worry. I know be with government for your state. I don't tell you now. Before you know what they happen, they go rescue them, Jare. And I forget the what will happen for the for park there. Where they rescue, where they catch all of them. Yeah, good evening, Jare. Come out. Lolo. Very soon you go inside portmanteau or law. They ask me which portmanteau. You get television for your house. Anywhere where na picking day, make una they try to go look there, whether na boarding house, then they whether then they for the grandma house, whether then they for their garden, make them try they go there, they look them, say we come because we can't check una. If na school then they too, we gonna say on a one on our say we can't check them. They could not because of business. Forget all these children for where they did. I wanna bond them, I must train them. And nowadays where we do anywhere where they go, if the husband tell your wife where we they go, you to say one go take to Boliko, tell and say that for Baba Ibo shop a day why they take to Boliko, you go know say na there you day. If na for Baba Musa joint na you dey where they take check. Tell your wife, and then the woman, the wife, they go out. Tell your husband where they go. Kuro, Molosile, mommy me, Molosile auntie me. Tell them nowadays. And if they walk out for road, shine your face so no enter anyhow lift, and then no even self your best friend. This I carry you. No more friend nowadays, so no more friend. And if you see anything, make you talk. Don't say if I talk, police people go leak secret, say that me talk, I'm talk. Report to the police. If the police can't talk, say that you talk, I'm a hand, and then no. Let me say then they involve.
Elu wana chumo, ele binaka mugesibia o.